Mark, Treasury Secretary Mnuchin said this week he thinks the economy will be back open for business in May. Do you think it'll be that soon? And how will you decide when to send your people back to work?
I mean, it's semantics. Will it be open 24 hours a day? No. Will we open some doors and take some baby steps? Yes. How will I decide? It's very simple. When the scientists say it's safe for my employees to come back to work, that's when I'll feel confident enough to let them go back to work.
The U.S. economy, I don't have to tell you, is taking a huge hit. 17 million people filing for unemployment benefits over the last 3 weeks. Goldman Sachs predicts that the GDP in the second quarter, instead of going up 2% or 3%, is going to go down about 30%, contract by about a third. President Trump says that when we do get a recovery, it's going to be a fast one, a V-shape, sharp down, sharp up. Here he is talking about that.
I think we can get more than back to normal from an economic standpoint, actually be better, but more than back to normal.
I think we're going to go like a rocket ship once we get back to business. There's a lot of pent-up energy and demand.
Do you see a quick recovery, or do you think it's going to be a little bit slower than that?
I wish he was right, but he's not. I think it's going to be slower. I think there's going to be so many different ways we have to adapt to this new abnormal. People aren't going to just venture outside. They're not going to go to large gatherings. They're not going to feel confident right off the bat. There's going to be a lot of trepidation, and that concern is going to lead to people holding back and spending money. You know, we're not going to know if the virus is coming back. And on top of that, when it comes to hiring people back, companies aren't going to just immediately bring everybody back. So there are a lot of people who were hoping they'd go back to work that just won't be able to. And I think that's going to create problems.
But you do talk about a transition, and if it's not a quick recovery, an eventual recovery, and you keep talking about America 2.0. What does that mean?
So there will be a lot of change. There will be a lot of uncertainty, but out of that uncertainty will come new great businesses. If there's one thing that sets this country apart from any other country in the world, it's the fact that we're a country of entrepreneurs. We're creative. We're innovative. We like to take risks and chances to create new businesses. And that's exactly what we'll do. And I have no doubt in my mind that in 5 years or 10 years, we'll look back and there'll be 25 or 50 companies that got started out of the pandemic of 2020 that are just amazing and world-changing. But that said, it's going to take us time for all those companies to have their impact. So I don't see a V-shaped recovery, but I have no doubt in my mind that we'll come back and be stronger than ever, but it's not going to happen immediately.